Well, boys, it's that time again. New season means a new leveling guide. Now, I keep debating every season. Should I actually make another video showing people how to level? Because, well, leveling hasn't really changed. Yes, in season 14, they lowered how many levels that gear increases every season, excluding yearly expansions, from 50 to 10. But besides that, it's pretty much the same season over season. But every new season, my prior season's leveling guide spikes in views and comments from people asking if that video is still accurate or if I can just make a new one for the current season. I've come to realize that Destiny 2 has a lot of players that come and go and then come back that want an updated guide. So this video is going to be your one-stop shop to leveling in Season 15, aka Season of the Lost. Whether you're a new player, a returning player, or you already know how to level and you're just watching this video for fun, you will walk away from this video knowing how to level in Destiny 2. Now, last thing before we get started, if and only if you enjoy my videos or find them useful, then feel free to subscribe. I'd appreciate it. That's the only plug I really got for you, so let's get into your Season 15 leveling guide. Now, within Destiny 2, there are a lot of different things that can be leveled. You have vendor levels, or technically they're called ranks, such as Crucible, Gambit, and the Vanguard/Strikes. You have Season Pass levels, you have Artifact levels, you have Power Bonus levels, which tie into the Artifact level, so I guess you can just combine those into one. And you have the big one, Gear levels. This video is going to cover the big one, Power level. Now, if you're new to Destiny, then you might be sitting there thinking, wait, but when you were just going over the different things that can be leveled, you didn't mention power level. Well, power level is just your gear level, which I mentioned, plus your power bonus level, which I also mentioned. So yeah, I'm not going to be talking about vendor levels/ranks, as you literally just play those activities and you'll rank up. And I won't be discussing season pass levels, as that just requires XP, and I will be discussing XP later on. So when I talk about how to get it, just apply that to leveling your season pass. So we're first going to start with power bonus levels, simply because it's pretty easy to explain. Power bonus levels are just that, bonus levels to your power level. If you go into your character menu and hover over the big yellow number next to your helmet, it will expand, giving you a more in-depth explanation. At the bottom of that expanded box, you will see the following. Bonus power grows as you gain XP and is applied to all guardians on your account. It resets with each new seasonal artifact. Then beneath that, you will see an XP bar, which represents how much XP is needed to achieve another power bonus level. This XP bar can be leveled up an infinite amount of times, but the amount of XP needed slowly increases the more power bonus levels you gain. Now, to see how many power bonus levels you currently have, well, within that expanded box that appeared when you hover over the big yellow number that I just mentioned, it will be the number in blue. Okay, so two last things to know about power bonus levels. First is, like the explanation mentioned, it is applied across all characters. So, for example, if you only have one character and their power bonus is 10, then let's say you make a second character, well, their power bonus will also be 10. Then if you were to play enough on that second character to get the power bonus to 11 and then switch back to your first original character, well, then that character's power bonus will also be 11. Power bonus is account wide and is tied to your seasonal artifact, which is also account wide. Now, the last thing is the artifact. Like I just mentioned, your artifact is account wide, and like I mentioned earlier, power bonus levels and artifact levels are pretty much just tied together. So if you go into your artifact and hover over the little diamond shape in the bottom right, you will see 2 XP bars. Now, the one on the top is the same one that you just saw before, and we've already talked about. That's your power bonus level XP bar. The one on the bottom is your artifact unlocks. Your artifact unlocks don't have anything to do with your power level by any means, but because power bonus level is tied into your artifact, I thought I'd briefly explain it. This XP bar can only be leveled up 12 times, and that's because you can only unlock 12 artifact mods. Every time you fill that artifact unlock XP bar up, you will earn 1 point, and those points can be used to purchase the artifact mods to the left. I have a video talking about which artifact mods you should be unlocking this season, so you can check that video out after this one if you're interested. The artifact XP bar is a lot easier to level up compared to the power bonus bar, and don't forget that every season we get a new artifact, so that means your power bonus level and your artifact level get reset. Also, we get new mods, but I mean, it's a new artifact, so that's pretty obvious. So now that you know everything when it comes to the power bonus level and your artifact level, how do you actually level them up? Well, it's quite simple. Just earn XP. I'm not going to explain what XP is, as if you've played any multiplayer game like ever, then you know what XP is. What I will tell you, however, is how to earn XP. You earn XP in Destiny by doing literally anything. Complete a mission, XP. Do a patrol, XP. Public event, XP. Play a Crucible match, XP. Run a strike, XP. Suffer through Gambit, XP. You get where I'm going with this. Now, even though all that sounds great, the XP gains from basically just playing the game pales in comparison to the big two: seasonal challenges and bounties. Seasonal challenges can be found in your quest tab, and new ones get released every week. These give an absolute ton of XP, along with some other things such as Bright Dust and some stuff that has to do with the current season. Then bounties, which can be acquired from just about every vendor in the game, and there are different types of bounties, like weekly, which can only be picked up once per week, daily bounties, which can only be picked up once per day, and repeatable bounties, which can be picked up as many times as your heart desires. I'm not going to get into the specifics on which ones award what XP, but I will leave a link to a spreadsheet down below, which will tell you how much XP each bounty will give, so you can check that out. There's going to be a lot of links down below for you all. So yeah, if you're looking to level up anything that requires XP, just play the game, do seasonal challenges and bounties. Also, one final thing, anytime you get XP, it is applied to everything that requires XP. So let's say you earn 100 XP, well, your power bonus level will get 100 XP, your artifact unlocks will get 100 XP, your season pass will get 100 XP, so on and so forth. Nothing is split, everything gets the full amount. All right, so now let's talk about gear level. It is exactly what it sounds like, the level of your gear. Within Destiny 2, you have 8 pieces of gear that can all have their own level: your kinetic weapon, your energy weapon, your power weapon, your helmet, arms, chest, legs, and class item. Now, if you go to that big yellow number again and hover over it, you will see a white number left of the blue number. This is your overall gear level. You get your overall gear level by adding the levels from all your gear together, then dividing by 8. Now, normally, when you do this, you will get a number with a decimal. Sometimes you'll get a solid number, and if that's the case, well, then that's your overall gear level. What most people get tripped up on, however, is the decimal, because it's not really explained in-game. So to explain it, I'm going to use an example. Let's say you add all your gear up, divide by 8, and the number it spits out is 1310.5, but your overall gear in-game is only showing 1310. Now, I could be wrong, but normally in math, when you need a solid number, but you get a decimal that's 0.5 or higher, you just round up, but not in Destiny. You always round down no matter what. So yeah, not normal, but I mean, hey, is anything in Destiny normal? We're literally a civilization that gets powers from a giant golf ball in the sky, and we're scared of Doritos. So yeah. Now, a much easier way to go about doing all of this, so you don't gotta bust out a calculator every 15 minutes, is to just use Destiny Item Manager, link in the description. Once you're there and logged in, you can click on your character's gear level and a box will pop up. This box will show all your highest level gear and which pieces of gear you need in order to increase your overall gear level. It will also show your overall gear level with a fraction next to it. This fraction will be out of 8 because remember, you have 8 pieces of gear, so just use this to determine how far away you are from leveling up your overall gear level and which exact pieces of your gear are dragging you down. Also within Destiny 2, it doesn't matter if you have your highest level gear equipped in your inventory, in your vault, or on a different character. As long as you have it somewhere on your account, then it counts when it comes to increasing your gear level. Speaking of increasing your gear level, how do you do that? Well, let's talk about it. Currently within Destiny 2, the lowest gear level you can be / the level you start out at is 1100. Technically, you can go below that by using like Mass from Festival of the Lost and a few other ways, but 99% of the time, the lowest gear level is 1100. So if you haven't played in a few years and now you're coming back and all your gear is higher than you remember, well, that's just because every year Bungie raises the lowest level up. So all your gear, even if you're not playing, will automatically go up to that level if it's currently below it. So now in order to understand how to increase your gear level, you first need to understand 3 things: the soft cap, the powerful cap, and the pinnacle cap. Now, if you've watched my previous leveling guides, then you might have heard me say hard cap. Hard cap is the same thing as a powerful cap. I've just decided to call it the powerful cap now, just because it's just easier to grasp, because I mean, you do powerful challenges to get to the powerful cap. So yeah. So first up, the soft cap. The soft cap currently in Season of the Lost is 1270. If you are currently below 1270, you can do literally anything in the game and you will keep getting gear that is higher than your previous gear. If you are below the soft cap, then that normally means you're new to the game or you're coming back after not having played in quite a while. I recommend you just do the story and play the game normally. This will catch you up on what's going on in the story along with leveling you up. Now, if you don't care about that and you just want to reach the soft cap as fast as possible, then do playlist activities such as Crucible and Strikes over and over until you're there. The soft cap is super easy to understand and shouldn't take you too long to hit. So once you've hit the soft cap, your next goal will be to hit the powerful cap. The powerful cap currently within Season of the Lost is 1320. This is where just playing the game will no longer give you gear higher than your previous gear, and you must do specific challenges in order to get from 1270, the soft cap, to 1320, the powerful cap. These specific challenges can be done once per week and reset every Tuesday at 1 p.m. EST Daylight Savings Time, so just convert that to whatever time zone you're in. You can find these challenges on the map by looking for bright yellow icons. You can't miss them. When hovering over whatever activity the yellow icon is connected to, it will tell you what you need to do in order to earn that powerful reward and what tier said powerful reward is. Tier 1 will award a piece of gear plus 3 levels above your overall gear level. Tier 2 will award a piece of gear plus 4 levels above your overall gear level. And a Tier 3 will award a piece of gear plus 5 levels over your overall gear level. Now, there are also Pinnacles, which will award a piece of gear plus 5 levels above your overall gear level, only if you haven't hit the powerful cap yet. So in order to bust out the levels between the soft cap and the powerful cap, you're going to want to do the powerful challenges in order from Tier 1 to Tier 3/Pinnacle. This is because, let's say, for example, you do a powerful Tier 2 and get a piece of arms that's 4 levels above your overall gear level. Then you do a powerful Tier 1 and get arms again. Well, you just wasted that powerful reward. Destiny 2 is a very RNG-based game, so a lot of things are just random, and your goal is to try and control the outcome of these random things as much as you can. Now, once you have completed all your powerful challenges that week, the last thing you can do is to play the survival playlist, freelance if you're a solo player, as this will award gear higher than your overall gear level every time you increase your glory rank. And then the last thing is prime engrams, which are just random when they drop, but will act as a powerful Tier 1, I believe. So make sure you're turning those in the second that you get them. And finally, once you have hit the powerful cap, your final objective is to hit the Pinnacle Cap, which is currently in Season of the Lost 1330. In order to get from the powerful cap to the Pinnacle Cap, it's essentially the same as getting from the soft cap to the powerful cap, except this time, only Pinnacle challenges on the map will award gear up to 1330. Now, before you were 1320, Pinnacle challenges awarded plus 5 gear above your overall gear level. But after 1320, they will only award either a plus 1 or a plus 2. Unlike powerful challenges that tell you which tier said powerful challenge is, Pinnacles don't. But no need to fear, as I'll just tell you which ones award what right now. You will get a plus 1 piece of gear above your overall gear level from Strikes, Gambit, and Crucible weekly challenges, also Hawthorne, aka the Clan Vendor. You will then get a plus 2 piece of gear above your overall gear level from the Harbinger mission, Presage mission, Master Empire hunts, Europa Simulation, 100k Nightfall, Final Boss in the Prophecy Dungeon. The other encounters only drop powerful, so just a heads up. Vault of Glass, and the new Shattered Realm this season. Now, just like powerful challenges, you should be doing your Pinnacle challenges in order from plus 1 to plus 2 for the same reason that I gave for powerful challenges. And that is how to increase your gear level for Season of the Lost. Now remember, just take both your gear level and your power bonus level, add the two up, and that will give you that big yellow number that I have talked way too much about, aka your power level. Now, some final notes. Firstly, of course, having 3 characters is the best way to go about leveling fast, as once you finish all your powerful and pinnacles that week for that one character, you can just swap the weapons and armor if you have multiple of the same character over, so leveling up your other character will be faster and easier. Secondly, at the time of making this video, Season of the Lost has almost 6 months remaining, so you got a lot of time to work on leveling. So if leveling starts to get boring, then hey, take a break. Destiny is a game that you can burn out on very quickly if you do not pace yourself. Thirdly, Iron Banner comes once per month and awards pinnacles from bounties, so do those whenever it's here. Also, Trials is Pinnacle as well, but I don't play Trials, so someone let me know what that awards. I believe only the Flawless Chest is Pinnacle, but I know that they're doing a big revamp with Trials this season. So yeah, just some Trials lord, let me know, please. And lastly, I'm sorry this video was super long or oversimplified. Like I mentioned, Season of the Lost is over 6 months long, so I won't be making another leveling guide for half a year. So I wanted to be as in-depth as possible to try and help as many people as possible. And there we go. If you have any further questions, then I invite you to join my community Discord, where we have over 7,500 members that all love to talk and play Destiny 2 together, and a lot of them would be more than happy to help you out, including myself. Also, head on over to twitch.tv/myfi with an underscore at the end and drop your boy a follow so you won't miss when I go live. I'm always reading my chat, so if you want a direct answer from me about anything D2 related, then that's the place. Or, you know, you could always just come out and kick your feet up and watch some Papega content. I'd appreciate that too. And finally, if you enjoyed the video, then feel free to Nova bomb that like button and share the video if you believe that it'll help anyone you might know out. And I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.